What's going on with pirate software? Answer. The drama has multiple parts. Part 1, the dungeon. WoW has group content called dungeons where the players group up against stronger than average monsters. The version of WoW that Pirate Software was playing with other streamers at that time is Hardcore WoW. If you die in the game, your character is lost forever, which can hurt because reaching max level can take up to 100 hours. Pirate Software was a part of a group in the dungeon when it all went down. The group accidentally drew attention from multiple groups of enemies and a boss. A decision was made to run. In Hardcore Run means a fighting retreat, helping each other to survive by either healing or incapacitating enemies while everyone runs together. Pirate Software plays a mage. He ran away without helping. He was told to return to help the team. He refused and said that he was out of mana, resource needed to cast spells. However, this was a lie as he had 2 items on him that can regenerate mana, and he intentionally wasted mana when called out. The end result is that he and a few others survive, while 2 other people lose their characters. At the end of the day, everyone made mistakes in that dungeon. However, that is part of the game. You deal with mistakes, accept responsibility, try to fix it. Pirate Software refused to accept any responsibility and said that he was not at fault. This caused ever-increasing backlash because people could just look at the video and see him intentionally wasting mana and not regenerating it when he could. So not only did Pirate Software not accept responsibility, people could see that he intentionally chose to not help his party when he could have. This escalated over a few days. Bonus, he chose to speak to Asmongold at around that time, which caused even more backlash since Asmongold is a controversial figure. After speaking about it once, he chose to not talk about his stream with Asmongold against since then. Bonus 2, not only has Pirate Software said previously that mage is a class that can save people and basically criticized other mage players on stream. There are also clips of him being extremely insulting and aggressive to a new mage player on stream, saying things such as, "Oh, we had 2 mages? I didn't realize," while belittling the other player. This just compounded on his behavioral problems. Part 2, because of that incident, other information about Pirate Software started to spread and people started digging. A clip was revealed of Pirate Software in a game Ashes of Creation, another MMO, one that he has heavily advertised. In this clip he and his group are in a raid, similar to a dungeon, just bigger. Pirate Software casts a spell and accidentally attracts the attention of monsters that killed a few people in his group. This isn't hardcore, the characters aren't lost, but some items are. Pirate Software instantly becomes angry and says that whoever attracted the attention of those additional monsters will be kicked, as that kind of thing should not happen. A clipper points out that it was Pirate Software who did that and provides a clip. Pirate Software watches it and instead of saying, "My bad," he totally ignores what he said previously and says that he did a good thing while continuing to blame a few other players for something else. That did not happen. Part 3. People noticed his playthroughs of puzzle games such as Animal Well and Outer Wilds. These puzzle games were presented as him playing through them and solving the puzzles himself. However, in Animal Well he solved puzzles that he could in no way solve alone without looking at a guide, as some of them required information from other players or clearing puzzles that were farther ahead. Albinolive has a good video on this. In Outer Wilds he also makes wild and illogical jumps of logic to solve puzzles he would not have been able to solve at the point of the game he was in. There is a point in his streams where he pretends to walk away and do something else, in an obviously fake manner, when in reality, he was just looking for a puzzle solution on his phone. When called out on this, he started lying about these playthroughs being made with assistance in puzzle solving from the chat. A direct lie, since in the videos the puzzle solutions are portrayed by him as his ideas, and lying about the time it took for him to solve them. He said it took longer than it did on screen. Part 4. Additional information from his past came out that clashes with the things he has bragged about on stream. While he has worked at Blizzard, it was revealed that he was hired due to his father being a higher-up in the company, and personally did not hold high positions in the company. This is important as Pirate Software often brags about his job at Blizzard. It was also revealed that the DEF CON badges that he claimed that he has earned for hacking were not actually earned by him, but by a team that he was in. Yet Pirate Software took the responsibility for that to himself. Part 5, his game Heartbound has not been released for nearly a decade now. While not fully related to the drama, it exacerbated it as multiple people are still not happy that the game they supported and funded even has still not released in such a long time. This makes negative associations between Pirate Software and people like Yandere Dove. People claiming to be game developers with nothing to really show for it. Part 6, his past drama with the Stop Killing Games initiative. A person named Ross wanted to start a proposal for politicians where companies would be required to keep their games accessible even if, for example, they have shut down the game servers. This would allow those games to be preserved and people to host their own servers, without profit in mind, to play them even after the companies would stop supporting them. Pirate Software came out in opposition to this and in his video response to the initiative, insulted the creator of it multiple times, refused to talk to Ross and even deleted the replies of Ross under his video. He also failed to mention that just a few days after he was going to be involved with a live service game, thus making his view biased. Conclusion: it's an avalanche started by a small rock. His behavior in WoW was perceived as arrogant and him not wanting to take responsibility. He proceeded to double down on not being at fault. More and more information about his behavioral pattern emerged over time, showing to people that Pirate Software is not like his videos/shorts present him to be, and instead seems to be very ego-driven to the point where he will not only lie but also attack others and delete evidence of what happened just to keep his ego intact. What started as just a bad WoW pull has escalated into basically unmasking Pirate Software as a very badly behaved person that many people cannot stand anymore.